Hey everyone, I am sorry I can't be there with you today, but what I wanted to do was talk to you about this project we're going to tackle this first part of this semester too. I apologize that I can't be there, but life sometimes happens. So the first thing we're going to do is a TED Talk project. My juniors actually ended the year with this last year, and it was really successful. And I really kind of thought it would be a really good follow-up to the projects you just completed, your s'mores or your products that you created to persuade your audience to a certain point. And we are going to continue. We're going to publish those. We'll just have to wait until I get back in the building to do it. So I wanted to talk to you briefly about your TED Talk project that's coming up. So you're each going to have this tack that you're looking at. It's kind of like a s'more. It's just a little bit different. You're going to have access to it in the class calendar, and I'm going to have your substitute show it to you. But I want to talk to you briefly about the unit standards and kind of what this project's going to look like. Basically, a couple of things we need to learn how to do. To analyze a text in which the author's point of view is not obvious and requires distinguishing what is directly stated from what is implied. So it kind of goes back to that idea of your mom walks in your room and says, wow, it looks like you cleaned your room when you really didn't, and it looks like it's a tornado. So it's trying to figure out what's different, what an author says openly, and then what they're saying with their body language and, reading between the lines. The second thing we're going to do is this is your speaking unit. So the end product is going to be a speech of some kind. And you're going to have some options. You can either give it live, you can record it. Actually, I think those are your options. We'll record it in a video, and I'll show you kind of what that might look like too. So the goals as far as your speech is to speak audibly and to the point, using conventions of language as appropriate to the task, purpose, and audience when presenting, including fluent and clear articulation, strategically varying volume, pitch, and pace to consistently engage your listeners. And I know you can do it because I see students just completely blow me out of the water every single year. And I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys will bring. Just to kind of get you thinking, you can, for this project, use the topic that you used in your persuasive products if you want to. I would like to give you the opportunity to continue to look into that and to find some maybe more or better sources, to find some more evidence and really kind of pursue what you're passionate about, because it is essential for this TED Talk project that whatever you do your speech on, that you are passionate about it. And we're going to talk more about passion when I get back into the classroom. But as far as what you're going to do today, you're going to listen and analyze a speech by Bryan Stevenson. Now, throughout this unit, we're going to look at speeches by President Obama. We're going to look at a number of TED Talks. We're going to look at, we're going to maybe look at some of my students. Here's Connor from semester 1, but you'll see that I have videos from some of the projects my students did last semester as well. So today what you're going to do in class is you're going to look at this speech by Bryan Stevenson. It's a TED Talk. It is a little bit long. It's 20 minutes, but I got to tell you, it is worth your time, which is why we're going to use class time to do it. As long as you get this done, do it well. There's no homework for you today. So as you listen to this video, here's what I want you to do. As Bryan Stevenson gives this excellent TED presentation, I want you to pay close attention to examples of ethos. Remember these from last semester? That is the use of his own experience and credentials that make him a reliable speaker on this particular topic. Pathos, the emotional appeals he uses, using loaded language to evoke a response in his listener. Logos, the logical appeal with facts, statistics, evidence, and data to prove his points. And ethical appeal, appealing to that which we all believe is right and just in this world. So I'm going to ask Mrs. Juggling to show this on the big screen so that you all can see it live and up front. And then when you are done, I would like for you as a class, with Miss Juggling in the lead and Miss Nicewater for those classes where she's there, to discuss what evidence did you see in Bryan Stevenson's talk of ethos, pathos, logos, and ethical appeal. I hope you enjoy.